Hello guys, welcome to our YouTube channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. We have another video here about how to plait hair. So a client, one of our subscribers requested that we do a video showing how to feed in braids when plaiting the knotless. So this is what I'm doing today. I'm showing you how to feed in. What is the secret to achieving very neat knotless braids? So in this video I will be showing you, and as you can see I have already started. So this is our first braid here, and we are parting a good amount of hair because we want the knotless braids to be a bit thick. So when you're starting, make sure that the amount of braid that you're adding is not larger than the size of the of the natural hair. So first you apply a generous amount of molding wax, and then you start adding in the braids. As you can see, I have already divided the braid into the number of strands that I want to add, and I started off by adding a small amount of braid, and as we proceed I keep increasing the size because even the braid itself is increasing in size. So the mistake that people do when they make their knotless braids not look neat, and some end up looking very weak, is because some people tend to add a very large amount of braid before they add a large amount of braid at the base, and therefore the braid ends up not looking like a knotless braid. So you start with the natural hair, and you have to make sure the amount of natural hair that you have parted is going to support the weight of the braid that you're actually plaiting. So if you're plaiting thick braids like the ones I am plaiting right now, you have to make sure that you part a large amount of hair down there. This ensures that there is no hair breakage because the hair is going to support the weight of that braid. So that's our first braid. So let's see the second one. So again, I have parted a large amount of hair, I have applied my wax, and now the next thing is plaiting a braid using the natural hair first for a few steps. And then as you can see, I am dividing the small strand of hair into two, so that the strand that I'm adding first is smaller in size than the natural hair. So at this point now, the strands are thick enough to accommodate a larger amount of braid, and you have to make sure that you're plaiting tightly. You have to make good use of your fingers to make sure that you're tucking in the braid properly so that it looks neat. You have to tighten it there so that it looks neat. You don't want to plait hair and the strand leaves behind some natural hair, or you don't want to the kind of knotless braid where everyone can see where you added in the braid. Like, you have to make sure that you're tucking in the hair properly so that it looks neat. So make sure you're tightening your fingers, your grip is tight, and then you have to make it tight throughout, and to achieve that neat look. So guys, as you can see, I am parting a large amount of hair, and that is why my knotless braids also look thick. So this is my third, and I hope by now you have mastered the art of feeding in braid to a knotless braid so as to achieve a very beautiful look. So this is how we do it, guys. You have to keep adding until you achieve the size of braid that you want. Yeah, so that's it, guys. By now I have achieved the size that I want. So this is the last one that I'm going to add, and then I'm going to plait all the way to the end. It's my hope that you have learned something from this video. Thank you so much for interacting with our content, and even for requesting for videos like this. You can still comment down below. I hope this was helpful, and I look forward to creating more content for you guys. Thank you so much. Comment down below if you have a better idea, or if you have a question, or if you want a style that you'd like us to do. We will do it gladly. We hope to see you in our next video, and we are really grateful even for our growing audience. So guys, we didn't do much for these knotless braids. We didn't put it in hot water or something. We just left it straight, and yeah, the client was very happy. And this style is very good and convenient because it saves the client and the hairdresser time. So this was the final look. It was just awesome. Thank you for watching. See you in our next video. Bye.